Welcome back to Rudy's 1/6 World for another First Thoughts video, and this is one I'm actually really excited about. We're going to be taking a look at an amazing release from EXO-6, and it is Locutus of Borg from Star Trek The Next Generation, from the episode The Best of Both Worlds, which was one of the best TNG episodes produced, at least in my opinion. And let's be honest, if you're a Star Trek fan, the story of the transformation of Picard into Locutus was one of the most jaw-dropping moments in the series, and it had a lot of major ramifications to the entire Star Trek saga as a whole, including Commander Benjamin Sisko's story at the Battle of Wolf 359 and his animosity towards Picard, and even leading to, I think, the best TNG movie to date, which was First Contact. And then you look at Voyager and how critical the Borg were to that series. I think you start looking at this figure a little bit differently. So it goes without saying that I think that Locutus was one of the most iconic characters in Star Trek lore, and that's no understatement. I think given the impact on the series and on the characters that we'd known up to that point and characters we would be getting to know in the future. So like I said, I'm really excited about this release, and I have to say EXO-6 didn't disappoint. I'll be the first to admit that I've been critical of their work at times, but credit where credit is due, because they knocked this one out of the park. The sculpt here is, I think, one of their best, if not the best to date, even surpassing the First Contact Picard. I mean, they captured the younger appearance of Captain Picard with the gray skin tone following his assimilation. It just really is a great sculpt, very much matching Locutus. Then you go onto the suit and it looks like a direct replica of what we saw in the show. If anything, it really allows you to see what Locutus looked like more clearly. And the Borg armor and implants are all recreated perfectly, as well as the robotic right arm and the headgear. He also does have a light up feature which definitely goes with the character, but it's something that I don't anticipate making much use of. Other than that, there's so much detail here, and you don't even see it until you see some of the accessory pictures where they're showing us the back of the figure, which is just, again, incredible. With the hose attachments going down his spinal column, the headpiece connection to the back of his skull, it's just really well done. And I have to give props to EXO-6 on really giving us a great proto. And I'll tell you, recently, their production pieces have actually been at least on par or better than the protos. So if they can even recreate this, what we're seeing in these images, I think it's a home run for them. I do also have to, and as a side note, give EXO-6 a little shout out with how they're helping Australian collectors with the button cell ban issue. I know a lot of collectors in Australia have been hit hard with order cancellations and such, and here EXO-6 is providing an option specific to Australian buyers. So I'm not sure how they're going to accomplish getting this figure to them, but it's a great effort by EXO-6 to really reach out to those collectors. So final thoughts, this is an immediate pre-order for me. But do note that they're closing pre-orders on October 3rd, so you do have a limited time to decide if you want them. At least if you're ordering direct from EXO-6. And if you're a Star Trek fan, I think this is a figure you would want in your collection no matter what. And I feel like with EXO-6, these are a little bit on the limited side, so if you don't get it now, you might miss out. I think Locutus makes me very excited to see what's next from them, and hopefully they can keep this momentum going. So what do you think? Are you picking up Locutus? Do you think this opens up the door to any other characters? Rumor is they are working on the Borg Queen from First Contact, which would pair up amazingly well with this figure. Let me know your thoughts, and if you are enjoying this content, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll touch base on the next video.